Finally, the last new products Apple announced are the Pro models in the iPhone 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max. So as always, the Pro models are getting better camera systems this year, with a new 3x telephoto camera, a new ultra-wide camera that offers up to a 92% improvement in low light, and a new main camera bringing the biggest sensor ever to an iPhone with up to a 2.2x improvement in low light. On top of the better low lights, the new ultra-wide camera also allows for macro photography, where you can get as close to as 2 centimeters away from something and still have it in focus. On the software side of things, all 3 cameras will now support night mode. There's Smart HDR4, where the contrast, lighting, and skin tones are refined for each individual person in a photo, and Apple is even bringing ProRes to the iPhone later this year, giving you more flexibility when you're editing videos in post. Now, what's interesting about the Pro models is that while on paper it's getting the same A15 Bionic chip as the standard iPhone 13s, it's technically a better version of it with a 5-core GPU instead of a 4-core GPU. Now, why Apple is using a beefier A15 on the Pro models is partly explained by the new display, where yes, the Pro models are finally getting the ProMotion 120Hz refresh rates that we've all been waiting for, meaning doing things like scrolling, switching apps, or playing games is going to feel buttery smooth. Now, one of the drawbacks of higher refresh rate screens is they typically take their toll on battery life. But with iOS taking full advantage of the adaptive nature of these displays, shifting them from 120Hz all the way down to 10Hz depending on what you're doing, or even on the speed of your finger as you scroll, Apple is still somehow claiming longer battery life than last year's models at 1.5 hours more for the iPhone 13 Pro and 2.5 hours longer for the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Obviously, part of this is due to just having bigger batteries under the hood, but either way, it's a huge claim, and if it translates, we may just be looking at a new battery champ. The Pro models come in 4 color options, including graphite, gold, silver, and an all-new Sierra blue color, with pricing the same as last year's at $9